cameras are where they need to be. It looks like it. I'm here with you guys. So exciting. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the reading. We're doing something a little bit different today. So I'm gonna take this moment to just go ahead and explain the bulletin that is right there. Okay, so if you do for 1 coin the little heart that has a crown, that's gonna make you part of the fan club, okay, the Exalted. So we're doing a competition this month. We're gonna have leaderboards. It's gonna be fun. That does not start till tomorrow, but it is only 1 coin. So if you wanna have some fun with me, be on the leaderboard for the Exalted, feel free to put that in. We got a runaway card. Go ahead and put that, go ahead and choose that. My sound is going all over the place. So sorry. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so go ahead and choose that gift if you would like, if you'd like to be part of the leaderboard for the Exalted. That is my club on here. If you choose the little crown, okay, it looks the little drawn on crown, that is a 3-card reading. And if you want a longer reading with an oracle card, that's going to be at least 5 cards, depends what comes out for you. That is the crystal dream gift. It is that crystal tiara. It's about a bunch of crystals all the way around. And in the meantime, let's enjoy our time together because I already have some oracle cards pulled out for the collective. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this out. We have the gecko. Okay, the gecko is our first oracle card today. And if you have not been here before, what I do is I pull out 2 oracle cards to read, and then I go ahead and pull some tarot cards for the collective. So speed, sensitivity, sacrifice, positivity. To the gecko, size doesn't mean power. In fact, its small size typically means it can stay under the radar unnoticed. Thank you for the heart. The gecko's extremely sensitive vision and hearing allow it to notice danger before it notices them. But if spotted, it can easily get away from predators due to its sheer speed. Its legs and feet are able to grip any surface and climb vertical walls away from danger. Worst come to worst, if it is cornered, the gecko is able to detach its tail from its body in order to satiate its pursuer. Okay, speed, sensitivity, sacrifice, and positivity. If you would like an individual reading, just so you know, we need to gift at least that little drawn on crown. It's called the little crown in the gifts. Thank you so much. So this is talking about being in a space. You may be in a space, you may be in a situation where you know it's a little frictious, there's a little tension there, but you either don't want to or can't see a good way out of that situation at that time. I'm kind of feeling right now that the vibe is you don't want to. There are benefits to being in that space, and you are very creative in the sense of you know how to stay out of the radar. You know what to say, you know what to do, you know how to make moves in order to stay in that space, get what you need, and deal with the fact that there may be some friction. That is great. If the things that you want are in there, hello, Anna. If the things that you want are in there, you don't need to immediately jump out of that situation just because there is tension, right? Don't let your nervous system get to you, okay? You already have the skill set. Don't feel like you're in survivor mode. Breathe, calm, and keep working through because you're doing a great job, okay? The other oracle card we have for the collective is Sagittarius number 48. So it's 4, 8, or 3 are important cards for you. This may be a sign. And of course, if you were Sagittarius or the person you were thinking about is a Sagittarius. Hello, everyone who is coming in. 48 Sagittarius says, glorious luck is on your side. Cultivate gratitude and look at all the abundance you already have, okay? Be gracious about the things that are already surrounding you. Let me go ahead and get to this card in the booklet. So it says, cultivate gratitude and look at all the abundance you already have, and your fortune will surely expand, okay? Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of wealth, expansion, and good fortune. This bodes well for the object of your inquiry, which is bathed in golden glow of your lucky stars. This may be a message about increasing your prosperity consciousness and shifting your attitude and expectations. Thank you so much for the hearts, you guys. You can do this by noticing things that you appreciate, such as your comfortable bed, clean drinking water, a favorite pair of jeans, and the sound of a loved one's laugh, and the feeling of petting your cat. Once you've brought a few such things to mind, see if you can tap into a sense that the universe lovingly supports you always. After all, you experience an endless stream of these precious gifts every day. As best as you can, feel grateful and send that gratitude out into the ether. This will open you up to an even more generous flow and increase your natural ability to attract all forms of blessings and wealth. Woo. You can also lend momentum to this flow of divine generosity by being generous to others. Don't do so out of obligation, but rather with a sense of expansive activation and fun. What and where can I contribute? What can I give? How can I help? Because the light of luck is shining on you now. This would be an excellent time to invest in a new business venture, embark upon a new course of study related to your career path. Just be sure you're guided by enthusiasm and excitement in your intuition. Intuition is leading the way. If you would like an individual reading, a 3-card reading is the Little Crown gift. Thank you so much. So this is talking about your own expansion and how to do that from a place of gratitude, okay? What are you excited about? What do you notice around you that is awesome, okay? What about that you can appreciate more? Probably a ton of things. And it's about being excited about your everyday life, okay? There's probably a lot of things around you that you do appreciate, but maybe you don't take that moment to sit with it and go, this is really cool, that's really nice, I'm glad to have this. And guess what? When you do that and you're very open about it with everyone and you send that feeling out to everywhere else, other people, it gets electric, it gets like addictive to other people. Other people want to be involved. It catches on. They're like, oh, I'm really grateful about that. Oh, I'm really excited about that. Oh, I want to do that thing. Like other people catch on to it too. And you all can like be excited together, and that's what brings the luck in. And so it's not about reverse engineering it just to network, even though that is like a very smart way to do things and handle things. It's also about just doing it naturally. It's like when you naturally pour in that energy. Hello,
I don't do that. I don't like the tarot cards. I don't do that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't do the tarot stuff.
But if you are putting that gratitude into other things, you can then attract other people who are like, you know what, I'm really about this person's energy, okay? I'm really about this person's energy, what they have to give to the situation, and you may bring in someone who can help you in other ways because they just like helping other people who have that energy, that same energy, that shared space, okay? So let me go ahead and get some more cards for you. I'm gonna move these other topics I have right here. And so if you are curious on what we are doing today, it's a new week. It's a new week, so we have new goals. So the one coin heart that has a little crown that's in the gifts, that is for joining the Exalted. That's my fan club here on TikTok. If you would like to do that and be part of that, we're going to have a leaderboard. We're going to have a little competition going on moving forward for the next 2 weeks. It doesn't really start till tomorrow, but if you want to get a head start on that or you just want to have some fun here, you can do that. If you are looking for an individual reading, the little crown, the one that's just drawn on, you can do that. And then we will start doing cards specifically for you. And then if you would like a longer reading with the Oracle card, that is the Crystal Dream Tiara. So 4 of Cups in reverse, okay? The 4 of Cups in reverse, and this has to go with the collective reading about being gracious, being gratitude, and being in a situation where we may have to be a little bit snazzy about how we move around, a little bit smart about how we interact with people. We have the 4 of Cups in reverse. You may be open to a new interaction, a new group, a new sort of interaction that you weren't into before. Maybe there was someone who was trying to interact with you and you were like, I'm not so sure, especially in this space, or I'm trying to get reach a certain goal, but I'm not sure about everyone who comes in. You are maybe keeping this person at arm's length. Four of Cups is telling me that you're going to reconsider this. You're going to leave some room for them to come in, okay? And could be very, very important. It can be very helpful. This person may have shown you in some way that it can be useful, helpful, and at least a little bit trustworthy, okay? We're building trust with this individual. If you are feeling iffy about trusting this person, move slowly, but don't necessarily close yourself off, because they can be very important to you in this situation. We have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords, okay? So starting energy. We're starting something new and we're being creative on exactly how we do that. Hello, hello, hello to everyone who is coming in. With the Ace of Wands, this is a new passion, a new interest, a new thing that we are going towards. And the Ace of Swords is a new idea, a new piece of information. It may be a secret or something that you are now becoming aware of, okay? If you would like an individual reading, could you please gift the Little Crown gift? Thank you, and I'll go ahead and pull some cards for you. So there is a new idea or new idea, a new piece of information that's going to make you it's going to ignite some passion in you. You're gonna hear this piece of information like, oh, I can do this thing. I can go over here. We're open to whatever. Like, oh, that person's going to be there. It's going to be something new that comes in, and it's not going to be a whole new plan, but it's going to spark an idea in you. Like, oh, thank you so much, Yogi. It's going to make you think, oh, interesting. Like, I'm going to move forward with this. I'm going to start planning now that I hear this. Again, keep that energy, keep that positivity towards your new goal. Please, the Little Crown, the drawn on gift, if you would like an individual reading. And then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. We may be trying to do something that's new, very much different foundation energy. We're moving, we're really shifting our life right now. And we need gratitude and the savvy that we already have on how to move in this space. Again, I'm really seeing that from Spirit, that you already have that savvy, you already know what to do, and it's just about projecting yourself and your personality in a way that continues to be really positive, really gracious for what you have. And I think you're going to start drawing people to you that can help you in that situation. Oh, thank you so much, Monique. I love that little cartoon. It's so cute. I just started doing this a little bit ago, and I did not know that it was so interactive. So I get something out of it every time I see it. Just put your question down below and I'll draw some cards for you. In the meantime, if you are not giving a gift for an individual reading, I will continue to read for the collective. So our next two oracle cards for everyone else is Capricorn 36 and Clownfish and Anemone. Thank you for the other gifts, but we are doing the Little Crown for readings. That'll be a 3-card reading. And if you want something more, it's the Crystal Dream Tiara. Okay. So if we look at Capricorn 236, be driven by your desire to create a positive change in the world. Okay, moving forward by your positive change in the world. Also, not only if you're a Capricorn, but if you are if 36, the number 3 specifically is important to you, or number 9, this may be a really big sign. I'm going to go ahead and read for that card. It is 99 coins. So if you just go by how much the different gifts cost, it should be in there. Be driven by your desire to create a positive change in the world. No one can escape life's habit of breaking our hearts repeatedly, but you can assuage your pain by alchemically channeling it into a force for good. This card may indicate that you're dealing with a Capricorn or are a Capricorn. Yes, if there's one on there that is 99 coins, which there should be a couple on there that are. But if you go into that section, you'll probably see it as well. What is it that you most care about changing for the better? Instead of vaguely and ineffectively lamenting the world's problems and injustices, ask yourself, what can I do to bring about positive change? What actual concrete steps can I take in the physical world? Capricorn, more than any other sign, is a master of seeing the big picture, but not getting bogged down by it. This allows her to put one foot in front of the other, to take one concrete constructive action and then another, and then as many as it takes for as long as it takes. Bring about the outcome she desires. First, though, you must name the special singular pain that weighs on your heart. Then look into your heart again to discover an intrinsically related goal. Perhaps you'd like to transmute your pain into beauty through art, music, or writing. You might prefer to organize a demonstration, volunteer for a nonprofit organization, or work towards a degree that will allow you to be a force for good in your area of choice. Capricorn reminds you that there is indeed plenty you can do, and it urges you to do that. Heed this wisdom. Be willing to offer your innermost self, which is utterly and exquisitely unique, something no one else can contribute to the cause. Then take practical action on your compassionate desire to make the world a kinder and more beautiful place to be. Okay, hello everyone who is coming in. So this is about being what you want to be, the positive energy you want to be in the world. And it's saying that there is a lot of compassion here. Spirit is saying that you are a very compassionate person and you want to help. But we're not getting that proactive element of it. And Spirit is saying that it's great to have big feelings, but what can we do with those feelings? If we have all these feelings towards a certain injustice, how can we motivate ourselves to do something for it? Now, it doesn't have to be a big thing. It doesn't have to be a big world situation. What it can be is just something that's going along around you at work, with your friendship circle, with your family, something like that, that you want to change. It can be something bigger, but it doesn't have to be. How can we hone in on that and not just be upset that something's going wrong? How can we help out? How can we be proactive? If you would like an individual reading, if you could please gift the little crown, little 99 coin crown gift, that would be much appreciated. So we're going to see with the clownfish and anemone how we can focus on actually being proactive and fixing that thing that is bothering us that we would like to see change, okay? And I will tell you right now, the clownfish and anemone is about teamwork, symbiosis. I just read this recently, so it is fresh in my mind. But let me go ahead and get the actual reading. Symbiosis, friendship, working together. The clownfish and anemone form a symbiotic relationship. The clownfish protects the anemone from predators, as well as cleans and provides the anemone with nutrients from waste. In return, the anemone provides a home for the clownfish and also strengthens the clownfish skin. Working with a partner, utilizing each other's strength can benefit you both. Symbiosis, friendship, working together. Do you have a big heart and keep your things to yourself? You're not letting other people know that you think that this thing that's happening is an injustice or it needs to be fixed or that it can be improved. Don't just keep that to yourself. There may be partners in crime here, people who want to help you move things forward, people who want to help in the situation and are also not opening their mouths. They're not stating their opinions. They're not telling other people what they think either. And so no one can help anything if they stay quiet. So what we want to do is to not be quiet. We want to put our opinions out there. We want to be open and honest with everyone else. Okay, let us move forward. Ooh, okay. Yes, we're getting cards that align with tarot right now. The first thing that we have is the Two of Cups in reverse. Thank you so much for the hearts. I super appreciate it. With the Two of Cups in reverse, we are not connected right now. We are not parted. We do not have somebody else who shares our goal. But again, I feel like that's because we are not sharing this injustice, this care, this idea with other people. Instead, we are keeping it close to ourselves, and we're just noting it, eyeing it, seeing that it happens and not doing anything about it. We need to be more open. We need to be more vocal about the things that we care about, that we keep close to our chest. Like, how much do you really care about it? Probably a lot if it's taking up mental space. So we need to share this with others so they can help lift us up in this goal. We also have judgment. You may feel like things are not going the way you would like them to go. That may be the whole motivation for everything else. And you may actually see other people who are trying to help in a way that you feel like is ineffective. So there may be other people who are trying to add to the situation as well, and it's not really going anywhere. And I know there's like that innate thing where you don't want to get in other people's way, you don't want to step on people's toes, you don't want to tell people they're wrong, but you don't have to do that in order to also help. You can just provide a separate path, or you may join forces and be like, hey, I have these ideas, are you open to them? And make them partners in crime, someone you can work with instead of breaking things up. So that is always open to you. and Ace of Cups. Again, we're seeing that we're keeping these feelings to ourselves, inward, and having them be our own solo thing. You know, it's okay to be vulnerable and share our feelings with others in order to get insight. Always keep that in mind. Okay, so that is the end of that message, and we're going to go ahead and pull some more cards for the next collective reading. If you would like an individual reading, I do individual readings for the crown, the little drawn on emoji. So go ahead and choose that if you would like. Hey, Zoe. That's so cute. Choose that if you would like an individual reading. Welcome to the Exalted, you guys. If you choose the little crown to enjoy the Exalted, there is going to be a little game, a little competition starting tomorrow here on TikTok. So keep that in mind if you would like to join in on that. That just opened up, but feel free if you would like to support in any way, you can pick whichever. But if you want to join that little leaderboard that starts tomorrow, joining the Exalted, getting that little emoji is step one, and then if you would like a reading, the little crown is how you do that. So we have a 42 Libra. Call upon and cultivate lightness, beauty, and love. Clear the space in your environment. Okay, so for the next topic, we have Libra and we have Aurora. Okay. And Libra says, oh, I already got that one, Aura. So we do have more for Libra. If you're a Libra or you're dealing with a Libra, or the numbers 4 or 6 are important to you, keep that in mind. That may be a sign that this message is for you. And Aurora is the card I'm going to read for first. That is the other paired oracle card right now. Let us find it on here. 29. Positive omens, ancestral spirits, gods, and goddesses. Across many cultures, the aurora borealis were thought to have mystical origins. The Vikings believed the lights were from the Bifrost, a rainbow bridge that connected the 9 realms in Norse mythology, while ancient Greeks thought they were from the chariot of the goddess Aurora. Chinese legends associated them with battling dragons. Other cultures, such as those from North America and Northern Europe, believe the lights to be spirits of the dead. They are typically very positive omens. Okay, positive omens, ancestral spirits, gods, and goddesses. For a question, the little crowned gift. It's in the 99 coin section. You can get a 3-card reading for that. So, ancestors, spirit guides, that sort of thing. Listen to your inner knowing and ask for guidance from whoever you ask guidance from. So, and if you have a loved one who is in the beyond, who you believe guides you, gives you guidance, make sure that you're safe. This person is looking out for you now. This person has a message for you or is supporting you through something right now. It doesn't have to be something bad. Again, these are very positive omens, so it may just be support, telling you are going in the right direction, that things are going well, that sort of thing. So this may actually be a very positive sign for a lot of you out there. If you're looking for guidance and to hear someone say you are on the right path, you were on the right path. This is your ancestors, spirit guides, whatever you call them, whoever you look to for guidance, telling you that you are going in the right direction, okay? And again, I'm going to read for this Libra card, which is super pretty. I love this like all pink card. A lot of the cards in this deck are blue, which I love blue, but so many of them are. That's nice that some of the cards are just pink or purple or has some variety in here. Hello, everyone who is coming in. Call upon and cultivate lightness, beauty, and love. Clear the space in your environment. Pay attention to the aesthetics and energetic wellness, okay? And you will raise your vibration and magnetize success. Okay, so you may be a Libra, or someone who is involved in your situation may be a Libra. You will certainly benefit by lighting up the feeling in your home and workplace. Break up with stuck energy with a rattle or drum simply by clapping your hands in the corners and around the perimeter of each room. Then purify the vibrations by ringing a bell or cleansing the space with sage smoke. Increase smoke or a mixture of incense smoke or a mixture of rose water. Or hey Zoe, oh, so cute. I get a kick at it every single time one of those animations come on, because I just started this a month ago. I had no idea that they like popped up on the screen. Just put your question in the comments and I'll go ahead and read for you. But yeah, I end up wearing all these different hats and have little butterflies and everything else on here. And I know it's probably very normal for the rest of you, but it's very entertaining for me being on this side. Libra has a finely tuned aesthetic sense, so you may want to change the decor in your environment, choose simplicity, and lift the attention upwards. Okay, I saw your question. Sweep your doorstep, play music, bring in some fresh flowers, remove anything blocking the full range of motion from your door. In general, wherever possible, create greater harmony, beauty, and flow. Similarly, tend to your physical appearance and style. Libra reminds us that beauty is a spiritual quality. Even when it begins in the visible external realm, it also creates invisible inner shifts that enhance and improve the quality of your life and relationships. Okay, so do not look down on aesthetics and the outward world. It is a reflection of the inward, right? It's how we express ourselves, or it's one of the ways that we express ourselves. It's how people can make an opinion about us before we even speak, right? And it's subconscious, so there's no getting out of it. Once they see us or the space that we're in, they make a judgment. So what message are we sending to everyone around us? The more we clear that clutter, the more that we, beautify our space, beautify ourselves, however we feel like that is done, the more people can make judgments about us that are more in line with who we really are. If you have a bad billboard for yourself, and I don't mean bad as in it's like actually negative, but it's not aligned with who you actually are, the more likely people are going to make judgments that have nothing to do with who we are as a human being. So that's obviously very frustrating. That's not who we are. So your spirit guides are here to give you a very positive message, and we're going to start cleansing our spaces so those messages can come in and we can give people the messages that most align with us. So I'm going to take a break from that and from the collective reading to read for Zoe, who gave me a cute little crown just a little bit ago. And Bernard, be faithful on this cruise. Okay, so they have the Seven of Pentacles as the first card. Let me go ahead and get two more for you, Zoe. That one came out pretty quick. And thank you everyone who has been putting in hearts this whole time. I love seeing all the little hearts go by on the screen as I am reading. Let's get two more. Okay, we have the Three of Cups upright. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm seeing a yes that they are going to be faithful. I have three cards here for you. Let me get into it. Seven of Pentacles. So this is about working on base skills, functional, foundational skills in a certain area. So in this particular question, I would see that as working on themselves, working on their behavior and how they do things. So if this is a situation where the behavior needs to change and they need to work on that on themselves, like I see this as Spirit saying they are actually focusing on working on that within themselves at this time on this cruise. Okay, I'm also seeing the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is about socializing, it's about being with other people, but most importantly for this particular question, it is platonic. So they may be out there, they may be hanging out, they may be socializing, but I'm not seeing anything negative or anything that would be against your trust in this person at this time. So if you like see pictures and see them going out or hear like noise in the background, they probably are just socializing and hanging out on this cruise. And I'm sure cruise ships are like pretty noisy when people are out and about. I'm also seeing the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Pentacles upright is usually about charitable endeavors. I don't know if this has anything to do with charity or them giving back to something, like if this is like a work cruise or a charity cruise or something like that. He may spend time with a specific group of people who maybe have something to do with giving back. on the cruise, so there may be a resurfacing of people who are like the same group or whatever. But again, I'm seeing a lot of kind of platonic friendship, hanging out, chilling type energy here, and then the Seven of Pentacles, like working on kind of like foundational skill sets. So I would say that in this case, skill sets for the relationship itself. So hope that resonates. And if anybody else would like an individual reading, feel free to gift one of those little crowns and I will read for you. I think I have time for one more, so I'll go ahead and finish the group reading and see if anybody else wants an individual. You are welcome, Zoe. Anyone else wants one, and then I will take a little bit of a break, okay? So for the collective, if you were here and forgot or just were not here, we were talking about your spirits and ancestors supporting you in a positive message, and then Libra, clearing out your space and making sure your personal brand, your billboard, how you present yourself is giving off the best energy so people can have the right opinion about you. We have the Empress, and this is about, which in my opinion very much matches this other idea, which is about divine feminine energy, okay? Divine feminine energy, and that is about not having to be proactive because we exude a certain energy out to others that brings forth the things that we want. So we're able to accept and receive the things that are for us without having to put as much effort into us. It's done for us because of the energy that we put out there, okay? So that goes along with what we were saying before with this card about cleaning up our space and beautifying it, not being afraid of aesthetics, using the aesthetics for our advantage, and so that we have the right energy that we put out there. We also have the Four of Swords, which is about rest. So if you were about your beauty routine or your rest, or you want to be but you haven't, Spirit and your spirit guides and people who support you are telling you this is the time. This is the time to put that effort in. This is the time to do extra, be extra. Take an hour to do your hair in the morning. Take an hour to do your makeup. Spend 3 hours making yourself look like Barbie so that you can put the right image of yourself out there. And if you are a divine masculine, whatever the equivalent is, right? Making sure you're put together so that you can attract who you want in your life and the right energy back into your life. Okay, and the last card that I will be reading for the collective, hello to everyone who's coming in, is the Tower. Okay, so there is going to be a very abrupt change, maybe something that you were not expecting. This is the time to keep your eyes open, okay, and to think about thank you so much, to keep in mind how exactly we can kind of make this a softer landing, because the Tower is a kind of abrupt card, and that may be another reason why we have some ancestral energy. We have some like big players in our lives. This may be a loved one who's passed on, who's supporting you in something where you're like, why would they be connected to like my outfit? Like, how is that relevant? You may need to get a certain person's attention. You may need to get a certain person's attention. So when this happens, it's not really a big deal. Think of it like you get told that you're going to be laid off, but 2 weeks ago, someone told you if you wanted to work with them, you could. And you were sitting here like, I don't want to hurt my boss's feelings. Well, now we don't have to worry about that now, do we? Right? Like, because we attracted this person in through, you know, aesthetic exchange, being more open, giving a different energy. We attracted them in, and now the situation happens, and it's like, it's kind of not the best, but we don't have to necessarily deal with as harsh consequences other than like taking our stuff and being like, okay, well, things are how they are, because we've already kept track and we already did the things that we were supposed to do to help ourselves out. We already did the work. So keep that in mind. And that's why I said at the beginning, for those of you who are here, and maybe for those of you who need a little reminder, that do not play down your aesthetics and how you project yourself in a room. You never know how you present yourself can bring in the people who can get to know you better and decide, hey, this is the person I want to give opportunities to out of the blue. Okay, well, I didn't see any gifts for individual readings, so I'm going to take a little bit of the break. I've been here for a little bit. Thank you so much, everyone who has come in, who has gifted, who have given me hearts. I appreciate it so, so much. If you like what I'm doing here, I do have shorts, Zodiac shorts that are every single month, and most of them are out already on both platforms, on TikTok and YouTube. I also keep these lives saved on YouTube if you want to go over there, as well as long form videos. So if you want more of this and you don't want to have to catch me when I'm live, that's over there. And if you'd like to see me on that platform more and do individual readings over there, please subscribe over there. So the faster I get monetized there, the faster I can give individual readings on both platforms. So thank you so much for your time today, and I will see you next time in the Empress's Court. Bye.